Hey guys, Tom here doing a long-awaited review on a fantastic EDC knife. This knife would classify it strictly as an EDC, not as a heavy use knife. Just based off of the materials, probably say that it wouldn't stand up to some super tough hard use. But I'm not about to put it through its paces because I know it's got its limitations. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is just an absolute gem of a knife, and that is the Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight. This blade is just phenomenal, guys. If you guys are fans of the Manix 2 like I am, I'm a really big fan of the Manix 2. Just so you know, in this review, this will be a review of this knife alone, and not as a comparison. That will be done in a separate video to come. I will be reviewing this today. The next review will be the Manix 2 regular version, just the standard edition, and then I'll do a comparison of the two. So right away, you got the plastic handled construction. They call it some kind of copolymer. They have some fancy name for it. Translucent edge tech fiberglass reinforced copolymer. So I'm assuming that this is some sort of fancy schmancy high-tech plastic that's, you know, designed or used in spaceships or, you know, jet planes or something, if it's got such a fancy name. So who knows? But it's a pretty durable material, I'll give them that. So it's got the Spyderco bidirectional texturing with the nice little Spyderco logo in the middle, and I guess they opted out not to put the Manix 2 written in there like the other the FRN Spydercos have, you know, the model name in the little logo here. It is a pin construction, so you got pins all along, and then it's quite clever, the pocket clip actually acts as a screw as well, so you can put it left hand or right hand carry. I have it set up for left hand. The knife, the handle is actually milled. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up on camera, but when you have it in person you can see it's actually well, not milled, but it's injection molded probably, but they made it like it looks like it's milled, like milled liners, to improve the weight even more, which is quite ingenious of them to do that. You know, you have your back spacer, which is made of the same material. It's very nice, very clean looking. It's really grippy too, like you know, really nice. If you like the bidirectional texturing on a Delica or Endura, you're gonna really like this. I think it's even better in this particular material. And there's, you know, it's a broader handle, so it allows for even more texturing and more grip. This knife again features the caged ball lock, and this is no exception in its deployment, guys. It's just as fast as the standard Manix, and it locks up beautifully, guys. No play at all. This thing is super tight. It's like a vault, and it's no different from a regular Manix in its lockup. And because it's pinned, you'll probably see a little bit more life out of the lockup. You know, you won't have to fiddle with the pivot screw, and this pin here will be a crucial, I believe, will be a crucial design element to keeping it, you know, from having any play. So I believe if this pin goes, you're going to see some play, but you know, it'll last as long as you don't put this knife through some serious hard use. And the lock, when out of the box, this was super smooth. Like, it's like it was already worn in for me. It was really nice. Whereas the traditional Manix was very tight. Out of the spring was very tight. So maybe they used a different screw or spring. But I imagine they wouldn't. But it's like butter, guys. It's so smooth. Even smoother than the regular Manix out of the box. So fantastic. Go up. We'll talk about the blade steel after, but we'll talk about the blade shape and everything else first. So first you have the jimping. Amazing. Full flat ground. And just look at that beautiful blade, guys. Look at the stone wash on there. It is fantastic. It's such a handsome blade in person. Very, very nice. You can just see that nice stone wash. It's beautiful, beautiful shine to it. You can see it's got a nice, you can see my monitor reflecting in there. Just beautiful. The only hit that I had on it was the grind marks when they did the edge grind. Obviously you can see I've polished the edge. Let's see if I can get that into focus here. There. You can see it was pretty ugly actually, like along this portion here. You can see it's kind of jagged, it's not really clean. It was like that all the way up the length of the blade, and it looked kind of ugly, so I put it on my Waterstone, polished it up a bit, and I didn't want to do too much, so it's not a super clean job, but it will over time, you know, polish itself out, fixing up the angle. But the edge bevel on this was super even, super clean. You can see it was nice and even. It was exactly like that, and that I believe is a huge plus of being made in USA. So this is a Golden Colorado knife, and it features the Golden Colorado USA Earth on it and Eric's logo. This is just going to be, I'll just talk about this for just a quick minute. I truly believe that USA made Spydercos are far superior to any of their other knives. I don't own a Taiwanese knife yet, but I believe their quality is pretty damn good too. But on the foreign side of it, the Japanese Spydercos, guys, I'm not a huge fan of. I do believe that they suffer from quality control. A lot of them have play when I get them, or they develop play pretty quickly. I've never had that issue with any of my USA made knives. Their edge grinds are terrible, guys, and you know, like, it's not like the knife isn't sharp out of the box, but cosmetically it looks like shit. Pardon my language, but it does. You'll have a grind that's like really wide here, and then narrow here, and then even narrower at the top, or, you know, narrow here, then wide, then even wider. It's all over the place, and every Japanese made Spyderco, Seki City Spyderco I've had, has had that, suffered from that issue. And the Sprint Run Cali 3.5 is no exception. That knife has suffered from quality control, and I won't get into that. I'm not going to go on a rant, but it has its issues, and it's not perfect. My USA made Para 2 Sprint Run, perfect, flawless. But you get a Japanese made Sprint Run, it suffered from some quality control. I'm surprised they let it go, let it get shipped. But anyway, but you can expect a USA made Spyderco to be really nice, and it's probably a lot easier for them to fix it than the Japanese ones, because they have all the parts there in Golden. I don't know if they have all the parts for... I've never had to do a warranty fix up on Spyderco, so I don't have the experience. If you guys have had an experience, positive or negative, I would love to hear it. But this knife is excellent quality, guys, and for the money, it's seriously a really phenomenal blade. It's if you love a Manix, it's got the beautiful Spyderco Manix ergos. It is so comfortable, and the jimping is super nice. So if you love the standard Manix, you will love this knife. I guarantee it, guys. It is featherweight, 2.8 ounces. It feels like it weighs 1 ounce, guys. It doesn't, because of the size and where the balance is. Same Spyderco Manix balance, like right here at that ricasso here. It is beautiful. Like, it's super light. You know, you can really just fling it around. It's awesome. And we'll get to the final thing I want to touch on, and this is actually the most crucial part of the knife, of course, is the blade steel. Blade steel on this bad boy is CTS BD1. That was the only thing hindering me on from wanting to get this, but then I saw X-Acto. I'll leave his channel below. I saw his review on it, or overview, and it sold me right away. I had to buy it. So as soon as I had sold something, bought this one with the money, and I've been carrying this for 2 weeks straight, and I absolutely love it. One of my favorite knives in my collection, top 5 knives, hands down. The BD1 steel, guys, is out of this world. It is so easy to sharpen, and it came out of the box scary ass sharp, like ZDP sharp out of the box. Obviously it doesn't have the edge retention of ZDP, but it was just as sharp as a ZDP knife. And after touching it up on the Waterstone and then stropping it, I was able to shave with this knife. I shaved about 1/4 of my face with it this morning. It's kind of scary shaving with a knife, so I didn't do my whole face. It actually kind of hurt a little. But anyway, it's stupid sharp, guys, and it actually holds a really good edge. It's got a little bit of carbon in it, I believe, 1%, I think, and it actually holds an edge very, very well for what it is. And it's just, quick strop back to hair-splitting, crazy-ass sharp. I think it really has to do with the powdered steel, and it's just the right mix. I prefer this steel to over VG10. I prefer it over OS 8, HCR13 MOV. If you guys are looking for a lightweight, stupid sharp, nice EDC with a decent edge retention, this is your bet right here. You guys, it is so comfortable. I can't stress how much I love this knife. The wire pocket clip lightens it up even more. Nice big lanyard tube there, and it rides so nice in the pocket. Very, very comfortable, very, very sleek. Kitchen prep, work knife, cuts cardboard like butter, cuts fruits, vegetables like a hot knife through butter, just to reiterate that. The full flat ground is amazing, guys. So if you had any doubts on this knife and you weren't sure and you just saw this video, seriously guys, you will not regret it. I had doubts up until I saw X-Acto's video, like I said earlier, and he sold me on it. So I hope I can sell a few guys on this knife too, and really add a beautiful user knife into someone's collection. And I give this knife a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. It's perfect. I haven't had any issues. Time will tell, but so far, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, suggestions, put them below. And I'll annotate X-Acto's channel. Go check him out. He's got an awesome channel. He's just a crazy guy. Very funny, very unique channel. Just awesome dude. Go check him out. Got another review coming up soon too on another blade that he sold me on too. So plus another dude. But I'll give him shout outs when I do that review. So go buy this knife, guys. Seriously, you won't regret it. Awesome. 10 out of 10. Alright guys, take care. Peace.